First of all, incredible list of finalists. I mean, really impressive work, brave work by journalists who have gone up in extremely difficult circumstances and done some important work that's had real impact. And it's humbling. It's humbling when you see people that can operate as aggressive journalists in countries where they're really not free to practice journalism, where it really takes a bravery to come out and to do that work, the work that we take for granted every day as our job. They're putting their lives on the line. So Yoani Sánchez of Cuba, I thought first of all, her writing on what is happening in Cuba is just fantastic. I mean, she is some of the most interesting stuff that I've read on the big policy change that we have had towards Cuba was her writing. And the fact that she has stood alone as a journalist in Cuba, willing to criticize the government, willing to, even when the government has attempted to crack down and to shut down her blog, to get her information out and by other means.
I think that she's been able to get out her message under very difficult conditions, and now that the government seems to be opening up, she may actually be able to have even more impact. But she's certainly been a powerful lone voice in Cuba for a long time, and I believe she should be rewarded for that.
We picked Yoani because she is basically a sole voice for independent bloggers in Cuba. She has opened up a space that didn't exist before. She's been very clever in how she's done that with a regime that's quite repressive towards journalists and dissidents, and we hope that she will also be a role model for other young Cuban journalists as they start to emerge, as relations between the US and Cuba start to thaw over the next few years.
I think choosing Yoani Sánchez to receive this year's award is extremely important because she represents what it means to do journalism in a closed system where there's a lot of censorship. So she's been able to provide the news and information to her community and to the citizens of Cuba in a place where there is not a free flow of information. So I think for doing journalism, for providing access to information to her fellow citizens, and for also figuring out innovative ways to diffuse and share that information, I think she must be recognized.